Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mary Juliana. If it's your first time here, consider subscribing so that you get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you're coming back, thank you for your support. I appreciate so much. Have you ever been annoyed with these questions that Arab bosses ask, especially the female? Like, do you have chicken in Kenya? Do you have Indomie in Kenya? How many kids do you have? Are you married? What is this salary in your country? And so many questions. They are so curious, asking so many questions. Sometimes you get uncomfortable. Well, girl, if you get uncomfortable answering those questions, the answer is simple. When they ask you something that you don't want to answer, just say that I don't understand. Simple, because they're asking in Arabic language, right? And you only understand English. Yes, maybe you might understand the language they're using. You might understand the Arabic language, but the questions might be annoying. Instead of abusing her or getting angry and getting pissed off, you can just say in a simple way that I don't understand what you're asking. Simple. Okay, so today we're gonna discuss things that you should never tell your boss, things that should be your secret. Okay, and how to respond to them. Number one, if that man of the house asks you if you are married, please say yes, I'm married. Why should you say yes? Because men, it's just nature of men that when they know someone is single, they think that that person wants to mingle. You are single and ready to mingle. They think that you want to have an affair because you are single, you are ready for dating, you are single, you are free. Okay, so because you didn't come here to look for a relationship, you came here to work, right? So you should consider saying that you're married. There is a certain respect that is accorded to people who are married. Most people respect people who are married. When you tell someone that you're married, they respect you. They will not start their nonsense, okay? So if you tell that man of the house that you're married, chances are he will respect you, okay? And if he had evil plans, maybe of seducing you, he will not do that. And it's dangerous if he seduces you, okay? He will put your life in danger. Another thing, if they ask you if you have kids, yes, please say yes, you have kids. You have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, even 10 if it's possible. Okay, they don't have machine to measure if you are lying or you are telling the truth. Just say you have kids. Why am I saying so? Because people who have kids are assumed to have responsibilities. People assume that if you don't have kids, you don't have responsibilities, and maybe they will start delaying your salary because they think you don't have responsibility, you don't have anything to do with your money. Okay, so just say you have kids, they are in school, you're paying school fees, so that your salary is you are given your salary in time, without delays, without having to push. Another thing, don't tell your Arab lady, especially ladies. Ladies, we are naturally jealous. Ladies, most ladies, including me and you watching this, we are naturally jealous. Don't tell your Arab lady your projects you are doing with that salary. Not even Arab lady. Most bosses, countrywide, worldwide, I mean, when you tell them the project you are doing with the salary they are giving you, even back in Kenya, they start feeling jealous. They start feeling like we are giving her a lot of money, we are making her rich. Most people, I'm not saying everybody, but most people, they will think that the money they are giving you is a lot and you are getting rich, okay? So if you tell your Arab boss the projects you are doing back in your country with the salary he is giving you, chances are he will not increase your salary, okay? Because most of these people, they don't want to see you prosper. They want you to work in that house for more than 10 years, 20 years. So if your projects are going on well, it means that you will not work in that house for long, because they will increase your salary and you will finish your projects quickly, okay? So they will not increase your salary, or maybe they will feel jealous, or maybe if you are being given the contract says that you should be the commodities like shampoo, pads, sanitary towels, lotions, they should provide for you, okay? I have my friend who said the project that she was doing back in the country, and you know what, the next thing the boss did, she wasn't being provided with those needs like the shampoo, the lotion, the spray. By the time she finishes the shampoo and she asked her madam that, madam, my shampoo is finished, Madam told her that you should purchase, and she told the madam that it's in the contract that you're the one who is supposed to provide. And she said that I'm paying you a lot of money. Yeah, you're doing your projects and you want me to stop doing my project and buy your shampoo? Use your money to buy it. So, girl, those should be your secret. Don't tell your employer what you're doing in your country with the money they are giving you. Most of these people, they are jealous. Okay? And because they want you to work in that house for as many years as possible, they will not give you money that will enrich you quickly, because you will work for 2 years and you will go, you will not come back. Okay? So, another thing you should not tell them, especially if they don't know, especially the ladies, the amount of that salary in your currency, in Kenyan currency or in Ugandan currency if you are watching this from Uganda. Okay? Because if you tell them the amount, they think that it's huge amount. Because you see, like 1,000 real in Kenya, 1,000 Saudi real in Kenya right now, it's 29,977 right now, the moment I'm speaking. So when you tell that Arab boss, especially the women, they are the ones that ask a lot of questions. When you tell them that your salary is 29,000, they think it's a lot of money, because 1,000 in their country has a bigger value. Okay, you can do a lot of shopping, you can do many things with 1,000. So they assume that the same 1,000, they're now 29,000. Okay, 29,000 is a lot of money. They think it has the same value like 1,000 in their country. So they think that you are richer than them, which is not the truth. 1,000 in my country doesn't have a value. You cannot do a lot with the 1,000. But here in the Middle East, you can do a lot with 1,000. So when you tell them that you are earning 30,000 per month, they think that you are earning a lot of money. You are richer than them. They think they are enriching you. And some of them, they will even close the Wi-Fi so that you spend your money. You spend that salary. They will tell you that you buy bundles with your own money. But initially, they have been providing. So guys, take care about that. Watch your mouth, okay? If they ask you the amount in your country's currency, if they don't know, tell them the small amount. Tell them it's 5,000. Because they can check that on the internet if they want. Why are they asking you? So that they can just become jealous? No. And if they ask you things that you feel uncomfortable sharing, just say that you don't understand that language. Very simple, all right? Another thing that you should never tell your Arab boss. You should never tell your Arab boss that you are not coming back to work in that house. I said that in my previous video, but I'm still insisting because another girl did the same mistake. You see, these people, they like everything to work in their own advantage. Everything should favor them. That's what they like. They don't like anything that contradicts them. You see, when you go back to your country and you don't come back in that house, it means that they have to take another 12,000. They buy another girl 12,000. That is approximately, in Kenyan money, that is around 370,000. Almost 400,000 to get another girl from Kenya to come here. 400,000 Kenyan shillings to get another girl to come and work here. Okay? So, you see, when you tell them that you are not coming back in that house, the hatred begins. They feel now you are useless, you are not important to them, okay? You're not important to them. So why should they treat you in a special way? Why should they treat you in a special way when they are going to spend another huge amount of money to get another girl? So if you know that you're not coming to that house, it should be a secret. No matter, even if they want to block you from that country, that's not a problem, okay? Your health is important, your life is important than being blocked from coming to that country. If they block you, if you are watching this from Dubai and they block you from going to Dubai, they will only block you maybe for 2 years or 5 years. If they block you, go to another country. Go to Qatar if you still want to work in the Middle East, or go to Saudi Arabia. If they block you from Saudi Arabia, go to Dubai, go to Qatar. It's not a must that you come back to Saudi Arabia, okay? But never tell them that you are not renewing your contract. Unless if you have to tell them that, tell them at the airport while you are out of that house, because it will endanger your life, okay? Especially if they're asking you this and you still have maybe 10 months in that house to complete your contract. You will live there with a lot of hatred. They will hate you. They will treat you badly. Not all of them, but 99% will treat you badly. Okay, they will overwork you because you have no use. You will, after all, you will go to your country and they will have a loss. They will have to buy another girl to come and work for them. So should be your secret. Okay, if they ban you, that's okay. And by the way, why do you want to work as a housemaid after 2 years? Save at least some 5,000, only 5,000 reals. Go to Dubai. If you are in Saudi Arabia, go to Dubai. Okay, find yourself a visit visa and a ticket. Go to Dubai, rent a bed space, and look for work while you are there, or look for an agent and do some cleaning job. Okay, those jobs that you have off days, those jobs that you don't stay with your employer because it's a big challenge. Okay, if you want to work as a housemaid, if you are coming back to that house, that's an advantage because maybe your salary, you'll have a salary increase. Okay, but if you are going to your country and coming back as a housemaid in another house, I don't think that's okay. I think maybe you should consider getting a company job. Even if you will pay a commission of 5,000 and you end up getting a salary of 1,500 per month, it's better than coming to work with a salary of 1,000 under frustrations, a work that doesn't even have off day. Maybe you'll be banned in that country and you are stressed up. Okay, so if you know that you are not coming back in that country, in that house, I mean, if you're working as a housemaid and you are not coming back in that house, consider saving some 5,000 reals so that if you want to come back and they have banned you, you cannot come back. So that if you want to come back and they have banned you from coming back to that country, you can look for a company job. Okay, I will tell you a little advantages of company jobs. Okay, company jobs, you are not staying with the employer, you are staying in a accommodation, you are staying with other employees. Okay, maybe people from your country, you are staying with them in accommodation. Okay, it has an advantage because at least you have working hours. If you're working maybe for 8 hours or maybe 10 hours, when you finish those hours, you go to the accommodation, at least you can have rest. Nobody is disturbing you there. You can choose to sleep or mingle with your friends. Okay, company jobs have, if you work for overtime, like if your contract states that you should work for 8 hours and maybe there is a shortage of staff at that day, or there is a lot of work and you exceed by 2 hours, you will be given work time. You'll be paid overtime. I mean, you'll be paid overtime. That is an additional to your salary. Okay, company jobs have off days. Okay, if you're working from Monday to Monday, maybe you have 1 day off. That 1 day off you can choose maybe to work overtime, then you get extra pay, or maybe you can choose to rest or do your cleaning or whatever you like, at least to take a break from your work. Okay, those are some of the advantages of company jobs. And then company jobs, if you finish your contract and you don't want to renew, you can look for another company. Maybe they are paying higher. Okay, maybe you want to change the company, you can change the visa in that country. It's not a must that you go back to your country. Maybe go back to Kenya and come again as a new person. Okay, with a new contract, you can change your visa. After you finish your contract of 2 years, you can change your visa and work for another company. Maybe it's paying high. But this shagala job, these housemaid jobs, these Arab people are very jealous. Even if you finish your contract of 2 years and you tell them that you don't want to work with them, you want them to give you an exit. Like you don't want to go back to your country, you want to continue working in that country, but maybe work for another employer. They cannot allow. They will not accept. They will make sure that they pay your ticket, that you go back to your country. Okay, so those are some of the advantages of company jobs. So if you have finished your contract as a housemaid and you want to go back to your country, and maybe you want to come back and they have banned you, don't worry. Look for a company, work with a company job, work with a company. When you finish your contract and you want to continue, maybe you have found a better company that is paying highly, you just change the visa. You don't need to go back to your country. Okay, at least you have an off day. At least you are not staying where you're working. Like maybe if you get tired from the job, at least you have 1 day off. You'll go and mingle with your friends. You don't get lonely. And another thing, if you're working with a company, you see you are staying with the documents. Okay, you're staying with the documents. So if you get sick, you can take yourself to the hospital. You don't need that company to come and take you to the hospital. But the problem with the housemaid, going to the hospital depends with your boss. Okay, some boss will not take you to the hospital even when you are sick. Okay, So if you have that, you are working in the company, you see you are staying with your documents. So if anything happens, you can be responsible for yourself. You can take care of yourself. But if you are working as a housemaid, it depends with your boss. Anything can happen. They can decide they will not give you food. They can decide to mistreat you, and nobody will know what is happening in that house. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't. Love you so much.